Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very...
Right card! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence.
Tries a shot!
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Not a bad try by it.
It's Bale!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Pato! Oh, that was no routine save.
Alexander Pato clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bale is onto it in a flash. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Foot in.
That has ended up in no man's land. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's through here.
And Batistuta!
First quarter of an hour gone. A probing pass. He's found space here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Takes a shot!
And it's been given away. In he goes again! Caught offside that time. Threads one in, and that's a danger.
Adriano! Goal, Corinthians! And the comeback is complete.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Decent chance! That's another chance.
Well taken goal.
Level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
It's Neymar! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Knocks it into space.
Oh, Batistuta! And that's a tidy finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Tottenham have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And that is expertly dealt with.
It's Neymar! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Looking for the far post.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Corinthians are looking to go forward now.
He's rising!
That is not gone.
Bale! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi. He came in hard, very hard. He's in a great position here. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That is good alertness. And he can clear it away. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's shifting through the gears here. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Oh, terrible pass. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's having a go!
Racing over the bar.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Triol. And it's Pato. It's Hullet. Looking for options for movement. Piqué. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Tottenham have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. And we get things going again. Cafu. Now, can they get him away? Can he latch on to this? Bale. And here's the chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
He'll try from distance. It's fallen kindly here.
And they're quick to get it back. He's looking wide. Cross from Robertson. Petit. Crunching tackle. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Petit. Chiesa providing an out.
He's gone for goal! Fantastic from Chiesa! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day program
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then.
Well, Peter, when you've got a striker like Romario in your team, you're always going to be in with a chance.
Oh, there's no one quite like him.
Yeah, a bit of a revolutionary. He was one of the first strikers to venture outside the penalty area, dropping deep, linking up the play. They all do it now. I guess he was the trailblazer.
Oh, that's fabulous. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Quality ball. Cafu. Messi. Oh, it's come loose. He's having a pop! Missed by a fraction. Taken back almost at once. Szoboszlai is fouled. Vieira. For Szoboszlai, but it's Thuram. And this real chance! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So, a breakthrough already. Chiesa. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Szoboszlai. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Chance to deliver. Dida deals with that nice and simple. Petit. Robertson. And they are prompt with their pressing. Quarter of an hour played. Chiesa! Chiesa! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And this is Hullet. He is through here. That is good strength. And he shoots! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Has a look and plays it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram cuts it out.
Tottenham really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Szoboszlai. It's played through for him. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Neymar. Back to the keeper it goes. And they're back on the ball again. Messi. Vieira. Hullet. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Approaching the half-hour mark. That's a delicate pass. Chiesa gets into a good position. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi. Now it's Bale. And claimed it back swiftly. Now that looks a decent ball. No way through, so back it comes. Applies the finish! Oh, that's a waste.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, shooting chance!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Del Piero tries to clear. He's a sharp little ball here. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Robertson, that's a cute ball. Just past the 40th minute mark.
He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Flamengo have their second corner now. Soboslai with the short one. Oh, that's beat. Out of play for a throw. Nichols his way through. Now it's Soboslai. Van Balten gets a foot in here. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Soboslai. Now, can they get him away? And this is Batistuta. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. So, a temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all sweat.
We come to you now with a quick
request back on the first 45 minutes.
But I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Flamengo get the ball rolling in the second half.
Tottenham are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Del Piero. Tries to play it through, and he's in on goal. Soboslai showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great vision. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. Can he get on the end of this? Played into the box. Van Balten with the clearance. Done delicately. Saliba cuts out the pass. Now it's Romario. Now it's Hullet. Messi. Messi looking to receive it in space. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Soboslai. And here's Del Piero. And that's gone loose. Oh, super ball. And it's played in here.
That's good defensive concentration.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Bout of pass, and Romario! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Minutes played. Threads one in. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. That was good alertness. Nicely weighted ball. Out for a throw. Over to the right flank. Brilliantly cut out. Szoboszlai. Bale with the foul. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Tottenham have reclaimed it. And that could set him on his way. Showing good feet. Neither of these two want to come. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And again! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Aims beyond the defence. Romario picks it up out wide. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Substitution on the field.
Flamengo
11,
have their third
Daniel
corner.
Van Buiten. Coming on the field is
Szoboszlai moves short.
Adams.
That was nowhere near his best.
Flamengo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Flamengo really will have to throw everything at this now. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would...
Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Szoboszlai. He's gone for goal! Superb from Szoboszlai! About as smooth as it gets. Into the lead once more. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
And this is Messi. He has found the way. Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution on the field. Number
So the
24,
fourth quarter of the game.
Neymar. Number 15, Emmanuel Petit. Number 7, Franz Beckenbauer.
This usually is
On
the time
field,
teams go into
number
conservation
21,
mode.
Messi. Number 13, Platini. Number 25.
That's a simple one for the keeper. Could move up a gear here. He's found a way
It
through.
will be 3 minutes at a time.
This is Messi. Impressive jump. He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Turan, the man that is tenacity personified. Crosses it in here. He's rising! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And there goes the final whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sports. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. Oh, he's having a go! An early chance there, first of the game.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Referee's given a throw. Good read, needed to be.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Batistuta. And it's Robertson. Crosses it in.
Oh, great leap!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then.
That is Stuta!
And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Played into space. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this lad...
Goes for the shot!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi tries to pass it through. And this is Romario. Serves up across. Van Balten with the clearance. It's a pretty loose pass. Saliba is a perfect combination of... And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Tottenham are down to 10 men. Flamengo are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Spread neatly. He's got plenty of space.
Applies the finish! Oh, crossbar!
Threads one in. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, it's come loose. There's a sharp little ball here. It's Bale!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety.
And the finish!
And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Great vision. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Szoboszlai is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Scholes. And it's Robertson. Robertson. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Cannavaro clears it away. And here's Bale. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking for options for movement. Thuram is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Romario, who needs just a moment to score a goal. That pass has been well intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So no flag here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. But it's Thuram. Szoboszlai.
Such good technique.
He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
We are into overtime. Taken back almost at once. Oh, he's bustling through here. Pull it. Del Piero! Oh, split-second reaction.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Vieira! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Attendees, this is a
Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, credit to the players, Peter, for keeping the scores level, yeah, despite all that's happened in the first half. But things are going to get very tough in the second. We know who's likely to suffer in the circumstances.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Tottenham have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He is through, it's Bale! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. There's the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. And the chances keep on coming, they're awarded another corner.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
Romario is there and he can get that clear. That's a throw. And that has been cleared. And there's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. He's got away.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. And this is Bale. Cafu. Cross from Cafu. Saliba clears. And he's managed to get rid. Nicely weighted ball. Batistuta. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's a lucky 7th corner. Cleared away. And back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Pull it. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. And it's Hullet. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Van Nistelrooy. Now, can they get him away? Van Nistelrooy opts to play it.
Tries a shot! And he hits the net! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Tottenham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Tottenham are in front now, the game's only goal.
Del Piero! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Now it's Hullet. This is Del Piero.
Chance for a shot!
Scholes with the clearance.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Very nicely done. And he's managed to get free. Messi.
Shapes to shoot!
And he's quick to get rid. And that has left him in a heap. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Grant Beckenbauer.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Number 18, Van Nistelrooy.
Costa
Number
Curta.
9, Bale.
That looks a crack. He's
Number
gone for
3,
goal!
Cafu.
Oh, didn't catch
Coming
it
on
right.
the field, number 2,
I think
Adams.
we're just about done here.
Number 24, Neymar.
Thuram.
Number
Can he get on the end of
21,
this?
Messi.
Romario.
Number 25, Costa Curta.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Vieira knocks it into space. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Thuram. Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The referee's awarded a free kick. Robertson has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Pings in across. And this is... And the shot! And it's in! We thought they were done, but never say never. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Oh, watch it.
So that's it. It is all over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
And Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
It's a pretty loose pass. That has been slung wide. Pull it. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And it's Soboslai. Now it's Batistuta. Petit. Robertson. And here's Neymar. Neymar gets flagged offside. In with the challenge. And it's Messi. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Robertson, can he get on the end of this? And that has been cleared. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other.
And the shot! That is a more than decent save from the goalkeeper.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Soboslai plays it short. That's very neat. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cafu. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Batistuta. Knocks it into space. That's put paid to the danger. And they've got a throw. Now
Chiesa! There it is!
he gave it plenty and some. Crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Tottenham have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender.
Terrific effort!
Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. Cross needs to be good. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Bale clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Flamengo have their second corner now. Soboslai with the short one. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Tottenham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that is well cleared. Oh, they could break here. Tries to pass it through. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Soboslai really struggling to influence.
And Batistuta!
He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Tottenham really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Cafu plays it long. Saliba cuts it out. Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, that's a key interception.
2 added minutes
Messi
has been indicated.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Thuram, deep into stoppage time. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, that's nice. And he's gone backward here.
And he shoots!
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid, and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Tottenham go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Tottenham looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Tottenham Tries from a long way out.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Robertson. Now it's Bale. Bale's cross. Romario tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's been played through. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Chiesa. Romario, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Looking for options for movement. Messi. That is lovely. And this is Romario. Can he finish? And that's in. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
After 56 minutes is number 20.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so...
Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Corner number 2 then. Chiesa! It's a goal! And they're back in front. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Tottenham have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Roberto Carlos. And it's Del Piero. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, that's fabulous. He's one-on-one, short, shoots! And he's stuck it away. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
He's having a shot! It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Flamengo cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Nice control. Pullet proves just a little bit too strong. Szoboszlai. Chiesa. Bale. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Threads one in. Ooh, perfectly measured that. And a chance! Well taken goal. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Tottenham now in a position far more desirable.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Petit. This is a promising build-up. He has a look up. Too long, and over the line. Rijkaard. That pass has been well intercepted. Szoboszlai. And he's managed to get free. Tries to play it through. Tries a shot! And no mistake. Back to within one. Interesting. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that...
Shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Tottenham can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
All hands on deck for this one. And it's been taken short. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. No foul, says the referee. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Vieira. And this is Hullet. Great challenge, time to perfection. Now it's Hullet. Oh, well measured. And Romario! Has a look and plays it forward.
If they want to...
And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Chiesa claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Memorabilia from today's match are now
Thoughts on what
available.
we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now.
And Batistuta!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Cannavaro, Roberto Carlos, now it's Batistuta, tries to play it through, Szoboszlai, and it's Del Piero, now it's Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it's Messi.
Messi!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Szoboszlai goes short. Szoboszlai. And here's Hullet.
Oh, shooting chance!
And he can thump it away. Now it's Romario. Hullet.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Tottenham present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to break the deadlock. 1-0, just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So, a breakthrough already. Robertson, quarter of an hour played. Looking to play him in.
Tries a shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Flamengo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Flamengo are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Hullet. Now it's Romario. That's been cut out, well played. Has a look and plays it forward. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it's not...
It's Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! A finish right from the top draw! Back to within one! Interesting! A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Nicely aimed pass. Robertson gets over and intercepts.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Knocks it into space. Decent chance! And no mistake. And This is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Flamengo now in a position far more desirable.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's going wide left. Can he get on the end of this? Vieira attempts a clearance. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And he's found a way past. Petit. Batistuta. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for options for movement. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cafu pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Bale looking to receive it in space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Saliba cuts out the pass. Vieira. For Messi. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Cannavaro. Roberto Carlos. Aims beyond the defence. Szoboszlai receives it in a wide position. And it's Vieira. Bale. And it's Neymar. It's a promising position.
Added time.
Saliba makes the interception. Deftly away. Great vision. Vieira. That'll be a throw. Szoboszlai. So, a temporary halt to the action. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Tottenham are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So the action resumes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Robertson goes looking wide. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Bale. Oh, he's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And they're quick to get it back. Tries to pass it through. And this is Bale. Good read, needed to be. Roberto Carlos can clear it away. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bale! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Neymar plays it in. Saliba can get it clear. Oh, good spread.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
He's in plenty of space here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cleared away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Petit cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Batistuta over to the right flank. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Corner number 2 then. And it's Roberts.
Takes a shot!
Oh, cracking effort.
Robertson certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He's gone for goal!
And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Hullet. And he was quick to react. Threads one in. Thinks about the shot.
Oh, whistle's gone, now then! And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
The chance to pull further clear.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Flamengo visibly comfortable, now up by 3. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
He's found a way past. And the finish!
He's going to be quick to recover this. And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. And this is Hullet. He's picked his way through.
Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Cafu, can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Into the last 5 minutes. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, this looks sharp. Quality ball. Oh, super find.
And he shoots! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Has been indicated.
And there was his third, and boy, it's Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, there's the clearance. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. That's a shade optimistic. Played out towards the right wing.
So that's it. It is all over.
Tottenham cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, some tackle that. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes...
Neymar!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. And this is Del Piero. Pinches it off him. Schneider. That's a little off target. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Is there and the shot! Goal! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Flamengo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final...
Could be danger here! There will be a throw-in. Not the most convincing of passes. Szoboszlai is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, sweet feet. And this is shapes to shoot! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a...
decent chance! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Spread out to the left. He's gone for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He's in a good position here. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, cracking effort.
Robertson certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And he's been shifted off it. Baresi. Great vision. Neymar gets into a good... tries one from range! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Baresi picks it up from the goal kick. Neymar. Batistuta. Oh, it's come to nothing. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar! It's anyone's ball now. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Nistelrooy's towering header! In he goes again! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Szoboszlai. Tottenham looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's Cannavaro. Ball played for Del Piero. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. And it's Messi. And he plays one through. And here's Hullet. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Vieira. Now it's Del Piero. Szoboszlai. Now he's off and running. Tottenham are looking to break at pace. Thuram. And it's half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further.
now,
I'd always
please
be
turn
inclined to
towards
go
the screen
for
for
the latter,
special
go for a
presentation
third,
featuring our
especially
guest
with a full half of
performance
football still to play.
Tottenham are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Away we go again. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Relentless, just relentless. And they are disappearing out of sight. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Tottenham find a position of real strength now. Vieira. Flamengo couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Cafu. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Romario. Now it's Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Thuram.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Schneider was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Hullet. And this is Del Piero. And it's gone back to the keeper. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. And it's Romario. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's been given away. He's shifting through the gears here. Vieira. For Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Well, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. Referee has just said play on. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard, who does have an assist to his name. And that has left him in a heap. Now, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, terrible pass. That is good alertness. Saliba. Cannavaro. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Opts for safety. And it's Schneider. And this is Batistuta. Oh, beautiful. Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's having a pop! And the keeper read that really well.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! A whisker away from making it 4.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar. Oh, what? And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cafu play. And again! And yes, it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Tottenham are having a ball here. It's a sharp pass. Schmeichel claims comfortably. Thuram. Vieira. This is a promising build-up.
Flamengo seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And it's Schneider. Can he get it through? And Van Nistelrooy! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Tottenham are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Saliba. And it's Cannavaro. There will be 4 extra minutes. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Szoboszlai. Here's Vieira. Thuram. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Neymar, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway.
Tries one from range. Van Nistelrooy scores gloriously again.
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Flamengo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's gone forward. It's just beyond his reach. Roberto Carlos gets a good foot in there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Szoboszlai.
Oh, sweet feet.
Great defending, strong and determined. So what can they make of this? No, that's been intercepted. Tottenham leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Robertson wins the duel this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira. Romario. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Saliba. That's Cannavaro. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Roberto Carlos. Vieira.
He's going for goal. Great effort, but no way through.
Cafu. Works it forward.
He's having a hit.
That's really well cleared. Now it's Hullet. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Cafu.
Decent chance.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Tottenham really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Cafu. Vieira. Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Szoboszlai. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Neymar. Vieira. Szoboszlai. Del Piero. And here's Hullet.
Tries a shot.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now it's Hullet. He's had it taken off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. And here's Szoboszlai. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Hullet. Looking for the run. That pass has been well intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? Oh, it's Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range. Tottenham really should be happy to let this half run out now and go against...
Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Robertson. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Just past the 40th minute mark. It's a good-looking delivery. And he was alert to it. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He'll try from distance! Racing over the bar.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Has been indicated.
Bullet, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And this is Batistuta. Here's a chance! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick reminder today that parking
the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Tottenham can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. Back on the way then.
Tottenham can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And this is Bullet. And the pass is intercepted. He's having a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he welcomes it in. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Messi shoulders the responsibility. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest.
And he shoots! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Tottenham have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Gullit. Neymar. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Szoboszlai. Flamengo are looking to break at pace. Del Piero. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Batistuta. Rijkaard. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Messi. Now, can they get him away? And this is Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. And it's Szoboszlai. Vieira. Plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Thuram. Messi has found the net here, of course. Saliba. And it's Romario. Aims beyond the defence. Here. Oh, he's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos is fouled. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira. But this is Romario. Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van Nistelrooy. Roberto Carlos. And it's Szoboszlai. Del Piero. It's played through for him.
Shot, surely! It's hit the upright. Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Tottenham have their second corner now. Thuram gets it away. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Produces a cross.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Hullet. Now that's well seen too.
Flamengo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nice interception, well timed. Thuram clears. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here, and he's managed to get free. In by Del Piero. Dida deals with that nice and simple. And they can counter here. And it's Messi. Well, played right into his path. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Flamengo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Hullet. Pinches it off him. Adams with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Schneider. And he was quick to react. Tottenham close now to seeing this one through to the end. Szoboszlai. It's run loose here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Schmeichel gets it away. Looking to play him in.
3 minutes added time.
Oh, terrible pass. He's shifting. There's the shot. It's loose, and Messi! It's off target and by quite a way. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to play it through. And this is Messi. Romario. And that will be it. Tottenham pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Van Nistelrooy picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing
Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more
Thank you very much for your
slugfest than
cooperation.
a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.